Hey, buddy, watch this.
Hello, Regis Kilbin is the name, and Hearthstone is the game, and this is a deck guide for my Kobolds and Catacombs budget mill rogue. And when I say budget, I really mean it. Unlike some of the people out there who throw around the term budget, this deck only costs 1,000 dust or less as long as you have the card Kingsbane. Of course, everybody received a free legendary weapon in the Kobolds and Catacombs expansion. If you happen to get Kingsbane, you're looking for a way to utilize your legendary weapon on a budget, this is exactly the list for you. If you're somebody who just wants to play a budget deck and happens to want to craft Kingsbane as well because it looks fun, this is a budget deck for you. This deck does not work without Kingsbane, so don't try to support this deck with just your hero power weapon and add in a different card. Kingsbane is fundamental to its success, as is the case also with a true mill rogue in the Kobolds and Catacombs era. So first things first, we really do need to talk about the list and what a mill rogue is and what a mill rogue does. Because if you're new, if you're a beginner, if you're somebody who's growing in the Hearthstone, somebody who's trying to play a budget deck, you might not exactly understand, and this is certainly one of the more complex to play budget decks I've ever made in the past. So the idea with a mill rogue here is really centered around Kingsbane and its effect. If I can pull up the hover here, I'm not sure why it didn't hover, there we go. Kingsbane effect means it basically always gets added back into your deck. So even if you draw through every other card in your deck, all 30 cards, you're never going to take fatigue damage if you do it correctly because you can always just add another Kingsbane back into your deck. You hit your hero power button, your Kingsbane gets replaced, it goes into your deck. So you can essentially draw through a ton of cards over and over again without risking dying to fatigue. And using cards like Cold Light Oracle, of course, you can also draw your opponent a ton of cards, thereby sometimes filling up their hand and then burning cards directly by drawing them more than 10 cards. Or just by drawing them into fatigue. And of course, they typically won't have a Kingsbane, so then they therefore take fatigue damage while you don't. And also through buffing your Kingsbane with things like Deadly Poison and South Sea Squidface, you can get a lot of damage out of your Kingsbane too. So between accelerating fatigue damage and just the raw damage of your Kingsbane, it starts to become a very high pressure situation for them. The longer the game goes on, the more and more likely they are to just lose to the overwhelming influence of this Kingsbane value. On top of that, you also run a Leeching Poison in the deck, which you save for your Kingsbane, which also gives you heal, so you can even survive longer utilizing your Kingsbane to get into those higher and higher pressure situations. Now, beyond that, essentially what the deck is trying to do is give you tools to help you draw additional stuff. For instance, Shadow Steps and Cold Light Oracles work really well together, or Shadow Steps and Elven Minstrels. There are also a lot of survival and removal tools, things, for instance, like Backstab for removal in the early game. You've got Eviscerates, which can be damage, but can also serve as removal. Fan of Knives, Blade Flurry are both AoEs to help you control your opponent's board. And then you've got Vanishes as well, which basically help you deal with pretty much any board state that your opponent puts out there, so they're great for stalling and area of effect removal. They're also great sometimes to pull back Cold Light Oracles, so you can play your Cold Light Oracle in additional time, force more of that card draw force towards the mill situation, which is ultimately your win condition. Beyond that, a few just accessory tools here and there that help you sort of play into all of those different game plans. So, all that said, as is the case with pretty much all of my budget decks, this is not one that is designed to get you to Legend. If you're looking for a Legend level deck, this isn't it. You're probably going to have to commit to a higher budget, real Tier 1 or Tier 2 deck in order to accomplish that. This deck is really designed more to hit like rank 15. Maybe you can play it up to rank 12. As you'll see in our gameplay here shortly in this video, you can even win games sub rank 10. It's possible. But even the true version of Mill Rogue, the fully upgraded version using all of the cards you'd want to run, even that's not necessarily a great ladder deck right now. It can certainly win games, but its win rate just doesn't support it as a really good at climbing kind of deck. It suffers, it struggles, it really has to force it. You have to be a fantastic player to make it work on the ladder. So your expectations for this deck should really be more about getting some wins, completing rogue quests, getting to rank 15, having a ton of fun, because this is like an insanely fun, highly interactive, super high skill cap sort of deck. It will very much teach you how to play Hearthstone better. You'll learn so many different interactions. You'll have to think so far ahead in regards to your turns and how to utilize your removal. Playing this deck will absolutely make you 10 times better at the game. I promise. It'll also help you win games from time to time. So, of course, a question people always have when it comes to budget lists is, okay, now I've seen the list. This is the budget version. Regis, how do I upgrade this list? So let's go ahead and let's talk about upgrades. Really, the answer for this deck when it comes to upgrades, and almost always the answer for all of these budget decks that follow a certain archetype, is you should just look up a real mill rogue deck, a non-budget version, and you should just craft the cards you don't have and start to build your list closer towards that sort of final version of the deck. Now, that said, some cards to keep in mind on in that direction are things like Doomerang, for instance. This is an epic card, so far too expensive in regards to Arcane Dust for this list, but fantastic with Kingsbane. It puts Kingsbane back in your hand. You get another fully buffed Kingsbane. It's absolutely insane. It works wonders in this sort of deck. You certainly need it to get the full max power level out of this deck. Another great card is Valera the Hollow. You can do some silly things with this one in the late game. Not only is it another card that allows you to sort of stall a turn out, which can really help as you're getting into those late game mill situations, but it allows you to duplicate things like Deadly Poisons or even Kingsbanes. You can start to generate additional value out of so many of your different resources. Cold Light Oracles, you get even more. So Valera the Hollow is another great tool. Also, there are some weapon buff cards that didn't quite make the cut in this list. Things, for instance, like Captain Greenskin work well with Kingsbane. Just another card to buff up the attack value on your Kingsbane. Sometimes the durability isn't necessarily helpful, but that attack is always good. On that note, also cards like, type this one's pretty far away, Naga Corsair. This is a pretty cheap card to craft too, so this could be one of the first upgrades you put into this list. I kind of had to make some sacrifices for curve considerations, just fitting together all the different puzzle pieces into this list. To get some other 4-drops like South Sea Squidface in here, because this is still just 80 additional dust, and I do have a cap on how far I'm high to go, on how high I'm willing to go. But Naga Corsair is a good fit. And then finally, I think one last card that's going to be key, and frankly, this is just a good one to have in general for Rogue, is Preparation. Preparation just opens up so many options for playing stuff faster. Sometimes you need a turn 3 Vanish to survive, and Prep Vanish on turn 3 is perfect. It gets you there. It's exactly what you're trying to do. So that works out really well. Not to mention sometimes just prep Fan of Knives, prep Shadow. Well, Shadow Strike's not usually in these lists, but prep anything essentially is fantastic to cheat out that mana. It goes a really long way in this kind of deck. Okay, so now that you know the deck list, how the deck works, you know the summary of everything, we've seen some upgrades. Of course, what I'd like to do now is just jump into some gameplay. The best way to learn a deck, to understand how it works, is to see it in action. I've got some pretty exciting games to show you here. These are recorded live on my Twitch stream, and they're a perfect showcase for the Kobolds and Catacombs Budget Mill Rogue. I've got a good win rate control warrior deck. Some of the one I showed you late last year. Send it over. I'm curious. I don't remember the specific list you showed me late last year or anything, I have to say, but I am curious. Do you ever keep Shadow Step in Mill Rogue? I don't really know, to be truthful, great mulligans on this deck. I don't know mulligans all that well on Mill Rogue. We can probably check it out real fast, though. Mill Rogue, here's the most popular version. Mulligan win rates: Elven Minstrel, Leeching Poison, Cavern Shiny Finder, Cold Light Oracle, Deadly Poison, South Sea Squidface. Shadow Step pretty far down the list. Honestly, so is Backstab, but I feel like Backstab's going to be so good against what will inevitably be a priest that runs Shadow Ascendants and stuff that might still be worth keeping. Elven Minstrel, got to be important to get... This list is not right, though. What is up with this deck list? This is totally wrong. I need to fix this. Hold up, where is my real rogue? Where is Budget Rogue? There it is. That should have fixed it, okay. That should do the trick. Budget Kingsbane, that's right, yeah. Well, everybody gets a free weapon, right? I think you're asking how was it budget with Kingsbane in there. Everybody gets a free weapon when you play Kobolds and Catacombs, so this deck is essentially designed for people who got Kingsbane as their free weapon and are looking to build sort of a budget deck list utilizing exactly Kingsbane. Cavern Shiny Finder's good. Double Cavern Shiny Finder, eh? Interesting. The one big weakness of this deck that it's missing is Doomerang, I think. There's no Doomerang, which can be a big challenge. I have too many cards to go ham on this already. Let's get our Kingsbane running. And there's no prep either for your vanishes, so that's another consideration to make. No need to attack yet. We can backstab next turn to attack a bunch. Vanish is still going to be important for us, though. Yeah, that was totally the wrong deck list. So, I mean, clearly it takes sacrifices, but it still gets the core of things close. Interesting. That looks like a good target to hit, in my mind. This is a good play. We don't need the Cold Light yet, if we have strong minions to play. Need that Leeching Poison for too long, though. Need that Leeching Poison. I got Skull as free weapon pretty good. Yeah, exactly. Like, so feel bad for the people who got Rune Spear. Feel good for the people who got everything else. So we're likely going to vanish this. Take a trade with this dude first. Oh, wow. Actually, maybe not. Is he going to trade for me? No. Ooh, can I hit a Leeching Poison here? Man, if I can hit a Leeching Poison, I'm going to be in a great spot. That's going to put me at 9. Viscerate's not too bad either. Oh my god, there it is. Yes! And we're going to Shadow Step that for sure. Am I going to play it this turn or just hold? I think I'll hold. I don't see a reason to play it. If I get another Shadow Step, I might want to hold it. We'll see. Hold the Vanish. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. That's why I'm holding it. Good job, Jimmy Cams. You spotted the secret genius I had. Absolutely right. Beautiful job. Don't buff this. I actually want to kill this. I guess it doesn't matter. Maybe I just attack face, actually. I think I'm just going to attack face. Okay, we're at 9. This puts me at 8. Play the new Vanish, perhaps. This is going to put me at 10 again. I could theoretically burn my Kingsbane if I... Oh, wait, I can backstab first to burn a card. That's going to die anyway, right? So, no need to backstab it. Oh, there's really no need to backstab anything. Doesn't matter, other than just burning the card. So I guess we backstab this.
Welcome. Boys,
it really doesn't matter.
Some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Does not matter at all. Gonna attack here to heal and put Kingsbane back in. We're at 9, so we won't overdraw Kingsbane at this point. Just want to heal mostly. Put Kingsbane in the pool. That's a fine burn. We only have 1 Vanish left, so we need to figure this out soon. Lying in Japan. Thank you for the sub. Welcome, welcome. Enjoy your new sub badge. Enjoy all the fun new emotes you get. Feral gibbers, etc. Hope you enjoy that. That looks like a reasonable sap target. Do we start going face, guys? I don't have enough experience with Milrogue, honestly, to play this super duper well. Do we just go face with Kingsbane, or because we have so many Blade Flurries, you know, like I think, and actually still a Vanish. I think we probably start going face, right? Isn't that kind of the plan eventually, to just go face? Just kill our opponent. I like a sap here. We could kill a minion, I guess. I don't know what's right, though, guys. I have no idea what's right. I know I have a lot of damage available, though, so that makes me want to do damage. That makes me want to do damage. Maybe I play another one of these? I'm at 8. puts me at 9 again. Fine with this. We have 2, so we can still vanish another one if we want. Oh, there's the Blade Flurry. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and set that. That's good too. Yep. Cool. I like this. I like this. It's working out well. Hey, Lancito, or Iancito. Oh my gosh, every time. Iancito, hello man, how's it going? I really wish I had a mount. The game feels so slow with that one. Oh yeah, WoW is painful without a mount. Vanilla WoW in particular was painful without mounts. It seemingly took forever to actually accomplish anything in Vanilla WoW back then without mounts. I don't know how to play this. I don't know. I know you make them sap and destroy. Yeah, if they have a full hand, sap is a kill too, which is nice. He has a full hand right now, so honestly, vanish is a kill on some stuff. I don't know how soon we want to vanish. We could easily vanish another cold light, but I think if I do that, I'm gonna burn cards again. We're at 10. Can cheat death to play a card for sure. I guess, honestly, Blade Flurry is okay. It doesn't kill the operative, though. I could backstab and then Blade Flurry. I'd like to use a charge first, though, to heal. And unfortunately, the Tar Creeper's in the way. If I play a Cold Light, I'm at too many cards. But I can always cheat death. And then play a Cold Light. And see what we get. And then we can Blade Flurry if we want. Or just vanish again. So vanish puts a card in my hand. Well, no, it will die. So I guess I'm going to Blade Flurry and backstab, right? I can attack here to just get a free heal for 2, essentially. I just play this for the stats? Sure. I don't really know. Backstab Flurry, somebody says, hey, nice, D-Pettit, we agree on a play. Cool. That's awesome. Yeah, Vanish is good to have as a sort of last out, and maybe pull this Cold Light back too. Could be pretty chill. He's down to 9, we're at 7. We're fatiguing sooner, but of course we have Kingsbane, so hey, whatever, it's fine. We have some good single target removal, which is nice. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have played this for cheat death's sake. I don't need a second Acidic Swamp Ooze, do I? Regis, why is there not a sarcasm font? I don't know, man. There should be some sort of sarcasm indicator. Like a italics, but the other way around. Instead of this way, it should be this way. Or I don't know which way I'm facing, so who knows. But the opposite angle or slant of italics should be the sarcasm font, I think. That'd be pretty cool. So we have 8 damage here. Like, I gotta be close to spotting a lethal, right? Somewhere along the way. So that's gonna draw me nothing. Okay, cool. That's good to know. This might just be an Assassinate. Like, we're running the Assassinate for some reason, right? Do we Cold Light Oracle first? How many cards do I have? I have 8. So I can Cold Light Oracle and then Assassinate. And I shouldn't need to do too much more. Might actually even run these both into that. Deadly Poison and Kingsbane, right? The other Kingsbane? No. Fortunately not. Maybe I should just go face, now that I'm looking at this. Because we have ways to kill all this stuff. Why do we need to... Ooh, spicy. So he's got, like, what? Mind controls, free from ambers. Both Spiteful Summoners are dead. The Grand Archivist is dead. He's got 1 free from amber. Bone Mare, does he trade into the Cold Light? Does he go face? I wonder. He thinks it's evasion, which we can't afford because it's an expensive card to craft. Sorry, went and got lunch. What was your opinion on the deck? I missed it. Haven't looked at it yet, Callum, so perfect timing. I'm trying to get this game right in the meantime. Give me a second, and I will. I'll give you an insight into it. But at the moment, I do not know yet. Is this ever a lethal? It's close, right? It's pretty close. Can sap here.
Here we go.
It's very close actually. Shoot. Vanish is not worth it yet. Let's just go here. Honestly, these are both fine off of the cheat death. Okay, so he's down to 11. Eater of Secrets. Wow, we actually have secrets. Holy crap. That could have been bad news. So Vanish will get me through that. Oh yeah, Vanish is totally fine there. Oh my god, Acidic Swampoos. That's annoyingly timed. We need to draw that for the damage now. Oh, he should have killed this while I didn't have... This is guaranteed lethal, right? No matter which minion dies, I have 8 plus 2 plus 1. Oh no, I can't afford to hero power and eviscerate. Oh, it's not actually guaranteed lethal. Right? It's not guaranteed at all. Hold up. If I hero power first and then eviscerate and then this die, or excuse me, then assassinate and then this dies, I get 3, 5, 9. That's not lethal. Man, the ooze was well timed. That's annoying. What if we just vanish this? This thing stays alive, unfortunately, right? But I can always assassinate it later. Just gonna vanish into Cold Light. And this almost guarantees I draw the Kingsbane. So 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3, like I said. Alright, that's still fine, whatever. I don't care. So he'll probably play the Obsidian Dude again. We assassinate, we draw Kingsbane, and then we, Oh, whoa. You know that I'm gonna kill you like that. That's just, like, so slow, and you know I'm getting the Kingsbane back. Okay, it's easy. Cool, we won. So let me take a look at this deck list column. Let's see. We got Lich King, Primordial Drake, Elise, Acolyte of Pain, Scourgelord, Rotface, Yip, Brawl, Armorsmith, Blood Racer, Shield Block, Reckless Flurry, Ravaging Ghoul, Sleep with the Fishes, Execute, Dry Whisker Armor, Dead Man's Hand, Bring It On, and Armorsmith. So it looks pretty good. I might honestly. I know you want the infinite cheese with Dead Man's Hand. I get it, but I don't know if you need it, particularly if you're not running Skulking Geist. Because I think the main advantage, right, of being able to go infinite with Dead Man's Hand is that like you can outvalue anybody, including even Jade Druid, as long as you have Skulking Geist. But without a Skulking Geist, you risk Jade Druid still beating you, even if you go infinite, because they can also go infinite and just make huge dudes forever. So it feels like double Dead Man's Hand might be a little overkill. Like most of these control lists, I feel like only run 1 Dead Man's Hand, unless they're trying to, for sure, just go crazy infinite. You know, like they're happy to just get the value of 1 Dead Man's Hand. Like that's enough to win most control matchups. So that's a question I guess I have. I would actually maybe run 2 Bring It Ons too if you have 2 Brawls. Because you have so much removal, you could probably get by with a second Bring It On. And this hand is disastrously low power. We need some stuff stat. I need some weapon buffs. I need a little of everything. I guess maybe if it's Zoo we're good, but we don't know yet if it's Zoo or not Zoo. Can't outplay this yet. So that's not a good draw at all, unfortunately. Cold Lights, I guess, are definitely our best draw here. I want a Cold Light Oracle more than anything in the world right now. Assassinate's not it either. Oh my gosh. We're in a bad way right now, guys. Real bad way. Beyond that, I mean, I think it looks great. You know, a lot of value, a lot of defense. It looks good. I just, the double Dead Man's Hand is a little squeamish for me. I thought all ranks have 5 stars now. Not until March. Next month is when all the changes come into play. Is there a link to this deck list? Yeah, if you're watching on desktop, there should be an overlay where you can copy the deck code. What on earth just happened? What did I just do? Unpin that tab. There should be an overlay where you can copy the deck code. I can actually probably do it for you, to tell you the truth, and just paste it in chat for you. Maybe I need to go ahead and set up that command and just automate all of this. Maybe I just need to log into MooBot and put up the deck list tags regularly, because I can stop being lazy for once, maybe. Yep, somebody just posted it. Thank you so much, Shadow Ranger Man. That's awfully kind of you. Second Shiny Finder. Just completely useless cards here, guys. I have literally nothing to do. Oh boy, I don't know how we win. Like, even with all the vanishes and saps and stuff, we just haven't accomplished anything yet. Oh, okay, I could assassinate that, I guess. Sure. That works out. That did something cool. What mic are you using? I really don't know. It's a mic. I bought it on Amazon. It's good. I like it. I don't know. It's not like one of the famous ones. It's not like a Yeti or anything like that, so I don't really know. I'd have to look up the name. Sorry. Callum says, I got rid of Skulking Guys because I haven't seen one Jade Druid in over 75 games. Yeah, I'm not surprised. That makes a lot of sense. But then in that case,
Good morning, Regis.
Do you think maybe you don't need the double Deadman's Hand then? Like, are you ever going long enough to the point where double Deadman's Hand is significant? Like, you know what I mean? Or is a game ever lasting that long, I guess? How often have you needed infinite cards to win? That's the question I guess I would start asking. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna Shadow Step this thing, I guess. Although I really want to Shadow Step Cold Lights,
burritos.
So maybe
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Hold up, I got 2 cheers now. I gotta look out of here. Elon Morrison says, good morning, Regis. Well, good morning right back at you, Elon Morrison. I knew it was you. You always say good morning. So thank you, sir. I appreciate it. And Jerk says, breakfast burritos, bacon, egg, and cheese. That sounds awfully good. I gotta say, though, I guess I've never been a huge breakfast burrito guy. That I can remember, at least. I don't remember ever really eating breakfast burritos. Is this gonna burn the Void Lord? It didn't. I thought oh, it was 9 after I vanished, sure. But I have a feeling I'd like them now if I tried them. Simple combo like bacon, egg, and cheese sounds hard to get wrong, honestly. Like, what does the wrapper matter? The ingredients are just so viscerally good that you're probably gonna enjoy it no matter what. Can we have green Regis, and can it be longer than like 2 minutes? I guess. I don't care. If somebody wants to start the timer, we'll go to the end of the song. We never go to the end of the song.
It's not easy.
Being green. How much did you pay for your GTX 1080? I paid a very normal amount. I got in before the Bitcoin miners.
It might be nicer. Red or yellow or gold or something much more colorful.
This is really disruptive to talk over, I realize. I'm gonna break my promise, I'm gonna lie. I can't talk over that for that long. That was painful. I got in before the crypto guys got in, so I paid like $500 or something, whatever the normal price is. Not like an outrageous amount. I bought this in May of last year. I can tell you exactly what I paid if I look it up on Amazon. Hold up. Yeah, I ordered it on May 2nd of 2017, and I paid $489. So there you go. That's exactly what I paid for my GTX 1080. Now they're like, the last time I looked, they're like $1,200 or something. The new Priest-X and the new Mill Rogues have been the most common, so yeah, I have used it a lot. Alright, then it worked. Then it works. That's all you need to know. If it's working, right? Like, I haven't played it and I haven't seen, so I certainly can't provide additional insights over what you have. You're going to know much better than me at that point. So that was my only question about the deck. So if that's working and it's successful for you, then looks really good as far as I'm concerned. He silenced my South Sea Squid Face. What a jerk. What a total jerk. Do I even have any? Oh, I only have Gold Light Oracles, it seems. That's fine, I guess. Might actually use this. We're gonna hold that. Don't want a weapon yet. All looks good. Just pass. So we've killed both Mountain Giants. We have a Void Lord to deal with, of course. That's it. He's playing it right now. He's playing the Naked Void Lord. That's fine. We might be able to sap this Void Lord, by the way, guys. What are we at? We're at 9, so this is going to put me at 10. We can Shadow Step and hopefully sap it, and it will kill it, of course. And, of course, burn other cards as well. Now, killing it's not awesome, because it does come back from Gul'dan and stuff if we kill it like this. So that's a bit of a concern, but that's okay. We can deal with that later. Oh, it also brings back these guys, I guess. Great. Perfect news. I would really like to find a Leeching Poison. I can do this and get a Leeching Poison, right, guys? Oh, we killed a skull. Cool. And a cube. Nice. Alright, let's just load this up. We didn't get the Leeching Poison, unfortunately, so the heal's a little delayed. Got our Shiny Finder again. I'd love to be able to vanish most of this board, but I guess we'll wait. We probably need to hold one vanish for Gul'dan here. At least one. Oh, this is our last one. Did we already vanish? When did I vanish earlier? Oh, I vanished that big board of 3 things. That's right. I remember now. This is pretty good together, though. Maybe. Double Hellfire. What? He's clearly going for Doomguard kills soon then. No question about it. I really need Leeching Poison. Oh my god, yes. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. I guess I play this, right? It burns more stuff. We might burn a Gul'dan or something. We have plenty of space in hand, so. Shadow Step would be good if we have one. We do, but we're not there yet on it.
Here we go.
Could Fan of Knives. Let's try to hit a Shadow Step. Nope. Okay. It's fine. So hopefully that was enough to keep me alive against the Doomguard burst he's planning. I don't know if it was or not. I guess we'll see. He has 1 cube. What did he discard? Tal'Darim. Okay, that killed some burst. That's good. That's only 10. Yeah, so that actually was enough to survive the burst. Wow, perfect. Is this going to be lethal with... Oh, this is absolutely going to be lethal.
Here we go.
Absolutely going to be lethal. With fatigue damage. Cool, we did it. Budget Mill Rogue is winning games. Makes me very happy when our budget decks find success like this, guys. Very, very happy. And this is a very fun deck to play. I gotta say, there's quite a few interactions to get right here. This is kind of awesome, to be honest. I haven't played a whole lot of Mill Rogue, so... an outrageous amount. What just happened, Green Regis? That's the price of my PC. Feels bad, man. I did spend quite a bit on this PC, mostly to encode and process videos, because videos are a total hog on your system, and it's been unbelievable. It cut my video processing time in half. Like a 2-hour video used to take me like 4 or 5 hours to process on my previous machine, and now it's like 45 minutes sometimes. It's crazy good. Depending on what it is, but... What's been your favorite class so far in Kobolds and Catacombs? Oh, man. I don't really know. What have we played the most of? Probably Warlock, actually. Not with cubes, though, with, like, Zoo and stuff. Regis, that thing is like $800 now on Amazon. Yeah, the crypto guys drove up all the prices. $800 is actually a little more reasonable than I expected. Selling you 1080 now would be like dusting patches for full dust. Yeah, I bet it would. Oh man, do I have to deadly poison this next turn, guys? Like, oh, I might have to. Oh, this game is... I think we're gonna die here, guys. We're not gonna hit Leeching Poison and Kingsbane fast enough, so we are just gonna die. Oh my god, we gotta deadly poison that for sure. Holy crap. That is not good. Don't like this at all. Can you take a look at my Murloc Paladin? Sure thing, Frenchie. Let me get it up here. It might take me a minute. Just hang tight. Jerks is right. Jerks gave some good advice there, but I'm copying the link for you because I'm super chill like that. Doesn't really matter if this gets ruined or not, I guess. The weapon buff is lost anyway. So, yeah, we're at 17 health, guys. We are very dead. There is no way we're getting out of this. Well, I can kill that at least, but I take 3 more again. I really, really need Kingsbane Leeching Poison to win here. Squidface definitely gonna do it. If this is counterspell, I'm screwed. Yeah, it is. Everything about this matchup just destroys us. We're in a tight spot for sure. Okay, look at this Murloc Warlock. Everything looks fine so far. Oh, Stonehill Defender I don't like. I understand why it's there, because you're kind of on a budget and you're looking to get some value out of it with like big Terrams and Tyrians and stuff. But honestly, you should just run Vicious Fledgling instead, because your deck is really about ending the game. It's about winning, right? First and foremost, you need to win. You need to kill your opponent. And Stonehill Defender really disrupts that, because basically you take your turn 3, which is one of your most pivotal turns, because you can do so much on turn 3 and really start to swing things in your favor. You've got War Leaders, you've got your weapons on turn 3, stuff like that. Cold Light Seers to buff your board. Like, turn 3s are supposed to be really powerful, and turn 4s too in this deck. And you're basically taking your turn 3 and you're passing it until later. You're taking your most important tempo turn. Oh my god, this is a heck of a draw. I still don't think it's enough to win the game, but it doesn't hurt that he just passed his turn 6. So you're basically taking your turn 3, maybe one of your most, if not your most important tempo turn, and you're stalling it until Sunkeeper Terram or Tyrian. So you're just losing the opportunity to do stuff. Now, you might say, well, I don't have to play Stonehill Defender on turn 3, but there are inevitably going to be times you play it on turn 3 when it would just be better if it was, for instance, a Vicious Fledgling, because the Vicious Fledgling would essentially give you... Well, I guess these hands happen sometimes, huh, guys? What is this garbage? It's completely unplayable. I guess I got a Milrogue high, but there are always lows as well, huh? But anyway, I get it, it's fine, it's not terrible. Everything else looks perfect. I would just personally change out that Stonehill Defender for an aggressive 3-drop. I'd honestly probably rather have like a Wolf Rider than Stonehills, despite the value bomb leader. Because, you know, like, Murloc Paladins don't normally run Tyrian or anything. They do run Sunkeeper often. But you're not always going to get those either. Sometimes you're going to get garbage out of it, so that hurts even more. Cycle fan. I am a fan of cycling, Andrew, if that's what you mean, like professional cycling. Less now than I used to be. But, yeah, I was probably a big cycling fan until like 3 or 4 years ago. Kind of the Wiggins era and the Chris Froome era of cycling have... That's when I started to turn away a little bit, I guess. Regis, I just want to say you're the best streamer ever. You make this game so much more interesting and easier to understand. Awesome work. Cheers, man. Thank you, GME 5000. That's really kind. Yeah, Jerks, I think the list is a little screwy sometimes. Sorry, dude. Thinking about crafting Kingsbane. Thoughts? I'm pretty well off cards-wise and have some dust. Yeah, if you've got all the cards you think you need to be competitive in Hearthstone and you want to play Kingsbane because it's a little more fun, I think that's a completely reasonable thing to do. I think you'll be just fine. Leeching Poison against Mage is vital if we're going to win this, so... I think we also want an early Kingsbane. So a Cavern Shiny Finder would be very, very nice. This hand is vastly better than our previous hand, but still not fantastic, honestly. Still not fantastic. It's going to be tough to get there. More cards, indeed, yes. Going up against Rin right now, and it's scary. It really is scary to play against Rin, which is awesome design. They did a fantastic job of that. Don't tell Waving I said that, but it's true. It's a horrifying experience. Like, the inevitable doom you're facing is so good. That's such good fantasy for the card. And that's exactly what they were going for, and they nailed it. Alright, we'll do that next turn with the Kingsbane, but we're going to test
Back in
Counterspell.
high school, I wrote a paper for my health class about how inspiring it is that Lance Armstrong was able to come back from his cancer to win so many races and even go to the moon and have a jazz career.
Hardcore debated there. Jerks, yeah, no, exactly. Man, what a legend. And just think, he landed on the moon in 69. And then he started winning the tour in 99. 30 years later. So, you know, if he was like 25 when he landed on the moon, conservatively, let's say, probably much older. He was like well into his 50s when he started winning tours. How is that? That's crazy. How can it be? So, guys, I don't... Yeah, this is retroactively buffed. Okay, never mind. I do know. Man, without a buff on Kingsbane, it sure becomes way less exciting, right? It doesn't do a lot without actual damage attached to it, unfortunately. So even though we have Leeching Poison, again, we're just so far behind. I should have attacked with my weapon last turn for sure, because I knew I was playing Kingsbane. It was just a free damage point face. I don't know why I didn't attack with my weapon. I think I'm just taking too much damage here, guys. And we're giving him so much damage. We can do this because I'm not attacking with Kingsbane this turn. I don't have to anyway. So we can save a charge on Kingsbane here. I might be dead soon. We'll see. What do I need to draw here? I need to draw Deadly Poison, I think, exactly, to start healing as fast as I can. Oh my god, that's so much damage. Oh my god. Oh my god. I really have to get Deadly Poison. Oh, I don't have mana for it. No! 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 I'm super dead. No. I think I had to get exactly Deadly Poison to contest this. I don't think I can win now. I can't play Leeching Poison and Cold Light Oracle. 0 weapon buffs. I can, like, Assassinate and trade to clear, but then I'm at 3 health. I can sap, but then that just comes back again. We don't have a Vanish. Can Eviscerate something, too, if I wanted. I'm just dead, guys. There's no doubt about it. The Leeching Poison is just not relevant until I have an actual significant amount of attack on this weapon. So that's going to be tough. Secret Mage is our absolute weakness, I can tell. We have 0 shots against Secret Mage. I just pulled Valenier. Is there a good deck I can use it in? Yeah, look up like an aggro paladin list. A lot of them still run Valenier fairly successfully. I guess I can probably pull one up for you real fast. We can go to hsreplay.net. We could type in Valenier. Does he really not have lethal? Surely he does. Yeah, I was going to say. It seems very obvious that he would have lethal. Let me look for a list that's newer here. Why won't you let me set my time range on this, guys? Here's a Murloc Paladin list that looks pretty up-to-date that runs Valenier, for instance. Give the list I just linked in chat a gander. You might like that. What's your favorite deck you've played since the balance changes? I still think, like, Unstable Evolution Shaman is my favorite stuff to do. It's so much fun every time. Like, I always love it. Lancaster says, or Bill Lancaster, I bet, says, hi, Regis, first time here. Hey, Bill, dude, how's it going? He meant cycling fan of knives. Of course he did. Of course he did. I'm sure he did. What do you think will happen to Kingsbane next rotation? You mean in like 2 months, or do you mean like when it rotates? Next rotation. I don't know what next could imply. The most upcoming one or the one after that, but I think it'll be good. I think it'll have utility. I mean, most of the cards that work with it are still going to be around, right? Doomerang's still there, Deadly Poison's still there, Vanish is still there, like Stall Rogue, Mill Rogue is still, Cold Light stuff is still there. It certainly has tools to work. Space radiation contributed to the cancer, probably so, yeah. Probably so. Hey, Dragar, dude, how's it going? Valiant effort, Regis. Thank you. Appreciate it. I don't know how valiant it was, but we tried. Ooh, I'm getting really sleepy, guys. Oh, man. I only slept about 3 hours last night. I stayed up later than intended, and then I got up earlier than intended. But I woke up like you have your REM cycles. I like woke up naturally at the end of a REM cycle, so it's like I gotta stay up. If I go back to sleep for an hour right now, I'm gonna wake up mid REM cycle next time, and I'm just gonna feel like garbage. So I just I committed to it. I stayed in this REM cycle, and of course. But I'm starting to feel it now. It's starting to wear on me a little bit. I'm late again. Hey, no worries, Mike Hoodie. You made it. You made it in time. What do you think will happen to Kingsbane? Considering both Squidface and Naga will be gone. Again, I think it'll be fine. It has enough weapon buffs probably to succeed anyway. There might be more weapon buffs. It doesn't have to get super huge to be amazing. It can be played in other ways, like less about healing. Like it's just a good core card. Like if there's any other pirate synergies, it's there. There's ways for it to succeed, I guess is what I'm getting at. I'm gonna need a Blade Flurry maybe. Vanish could be enough to get me there. We'll see. I don't love playing this without Kingsbane out, but I gotta do something. I can't just sit here. Oh man, prep. Not having prep right now is very, very bad. Very, very bad. I think that's too late. I think that's just too late.
Here we go.
If I sap this and trade here, I take off 4 damage. That's the most damage I can take off, right? I could sap this as well, but I can't take off 4 damage if I do that. I can only take off 3. So although this looks weird to sap the small thing and trade into the big thing, I think it actually does maximize my... So we have a Vanish. If I can survive this turn, there is a chance we can do this. There's a chance. But it's gonna be real hard. Of course, War Leader kills me. Leroy kills me. Most weapons kill me. Not most, I guess, but some. Leroy kills me. I went to Fatigue of my aggro Pally deck against Murloc Pally was horrible. Oh yeah, especially if they have Valenier, it can be tough. Regis, how do you like to play Big Priest? I don't like to play it. I hate playing against it, and I hate playing it both. Why not Naga or Betrayal? Naga would fit fine in this list. I don't remember exactly what my thought process was for the genesis of the cards I picked. I basically looked at a normal budget, or a normal mill rogue list and ran cards that were cheap. Nagas are commons, right? So they are reasonably cheap. I might actually like them a little better than Squid Faces, but I think Squid Faces worked fine. I'm happy with the list, frankly. I'm going to try one more game here. This is not intended to be a deck that wins a ton of games at rank 9. Most of my budget decks I intend for people to play up to basically like rank 15, rank 12. They're not meant to be legend decks by any means, because if you're doing that, you're playing real decks. And frankly, Mill Rogue as an archetype is not even a high win rate deck when it's perfect. So this is swinging way above its weight so far. Frankly, I would have expected to lose almost every game, or maybe just had a flyer, not to win as much as we've won. That is, as far as I'm concerned, a great success. So I'm really, really happy with what we've pulled off so far. If you tried Fungalmancer Zulak, I haven't yet. It's a plan. I might actually play it tonight. I had a list I was looking at. It sounds like it's nap time after the stream. I don't have a whole lot of time to nap. I may have to end the stream just a little early anyway to get started on work, but there unfortunately won't be any napping happening. God, do I wish. Oh, I would love to see a nap. That would feel great. I don't think that's a possibility, though. Because now it's already an okay deck, says Butlercraft, in regards to Kingsbane Rogue. And I expect Blizzard to print more cards for Kingsbane. Also, there's some pretty good decks rotating out, so there's more space for Kingsbane control. Yeah, I think that's all fair assessment, yeah. No turn 2. Not even a cheat death. Not even an ooze. Oh. So he's feeling it too, though. That's good. Great turn 3 for me against a priest. This is the dream. It's gonna play a Twilight Drink here, and we're gonna sap it, and then we're gonna go face. Wow, passing again. What? That's weird. I think I'm gonna cycle this. I'm gonna Lance this. Lance Armstrong this. Yeah, I would. This is why Blade Flurry had to die. Yes, Aaron, absolutely. They clearly knew something we didn't know when they killed Blade Flurry, which is that Kingsbane was going to exist. That was all the difference. Cheat Dad's quite good here on this guy. It's fine with me. What? Is he just going to play Spiteful Summoner here and that's it? I think that's what's going to happen. Oh, Skulking Geist. That's annoying, man. I don't have any Deadly Poisons now, dude. That's super rude. So what is this deck? He just passed into Skulking Guy. Is it a... I don't know what I'm playing against yet. Do you guys know? I have zero idea. I kind of want him to kill this, because I might regret that, but we have saps and vanishes, so the assassinate kind of felt like a freebie to me. And now I need every weapon buff I can get, because Deadly Poison is dead. It's dead! Well, that's really rude, dude. That is super rude, dude.
Here we go. Here we go.
I don't know, man. Without Cold Lights, this deck feels really, really weird. The best Legendary Craft right now? Probably Lich King or Leroy or Thalnos or Gul'dan. Maybe Malfurion right now. Got a little better. One of those. You don't have any weapon buffs, so you're screwed, Regis. Yeah, this is very... This game has unfolded very non-traditionally so far. I am absolutely just dumbfounded at how this game has progressed. I have no idea what's going on. This is so strange.
Aha!
So unbelievably odd.
Here we go.
I just don't know what to do. Dude, all I got saps all day, man. All day is all I got is saps. Oh man, I might have made a mistake. I actually thought I was gonna have a mana left to play this. Why don't I have a mana left? This could be bad. Don't kill my squid face, please. Why did I think I had a mana left? What was the math here? We had 8 and we played... Sap was 2, 2, and 4. Yeah, I guess we didn't have it. Oh no, don't kill my dude at least. That's all I need is my dude to live. Please, God, let my dude live. It's gonna live. Rewarded, somehow. Barely, but rewarded nonetheless. Whew, scary. Scary, scary stuff. I guess we go ahead and kill this, right?
Aha!
Yeah, we might as well.
Here we go.
So we can get this to 5. It's not huge, granted, but it's something. But do we ever go face here? Like, when do we start going face? We have 7, he's at 18. We could stall for a bit. I wish I had more draw, man. Oh, draw would make me feel really good about this. I guess we're not going face, guys. Not gonna go face anytime soon. Oh, there's some draw. Praise God, finally. I'm desperate for cards, man. Desperate for cards. I'm gonna vanish too, I think. Just to get this back again, because I just really, really need cards. Oh, never mind. I can Elven Minstrel. I can actually just Cold Light again. Does he think he has the other Duskbreaker to kill all my Cold Lights? I'm just gonna vanish. It's sort of early, though. I kind of need to vanish for removal. I'm just gonna Minstrel and Sap. That's fine. Trade and Sap. This works, too. It's dying, so that's good. Let's damage this. We actually do want it to die, so. I have the shiny finder. I'm gonna hold though. Twilight Acolyte, cool, that's good. Okay, glad I held actually. We got the buff sooner. That's good news. I want him to play a big board so I can Cold Light and Banish. That'd be good. The way you say huge is funny. Huge! Do you have Nimsy Necro Fizzle? I don't, actually. No, I do not have Nimsy. Man, are we just gonna go crazy again? I guess so, right? There's my Leeching Poison, Boo. Thank you for showing up finally. Appreciate it a ton. We're at 8. Okay. Getting close to the point where I have to play my... I have to kill my Kingsbane every turn, unfortunately. That's kind of scary. I need to be able to start going face soon, and it's just not that big. Like, it's going to take 6 turns to win with Kingsbane face damage. That's the biggest problem. And I don't know if I can stall that long, right? I don't have Valera to stall. I have Blade Flurry. I have stuff to stall, but just not that much. That's rude, dude. That's rude, dude. So do I start going face now? I have to kill him somehow. I really wanted this back.
Here we go.
I can't make a Kingsbane copy either, so it's... I gotta go face now, right? I need to play this one more time, since we got 2 cards in hand, I think. Do I want to play this first? Just to get stats out. And then we play this.
Almost out of cards.
Okay. I don't know if we can get there, guys. I don't know. It's gonna be tough. Will you be streaming on Twitch? Will you only be streaming on Twitch? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I will only indeed. I just discovered you, Regis, says Vandason. I really enjoy your videos and streams. You just seem so positive all the time. Keep it up. Well, thank you, Vandason, dude. I try my best. Sometimes everything gets the best of me, but usually I tend to stay pretty positive. The first time I saw your name, I read it as Reg is Kill Ben. Yeah, that's fine. I wish my name actually had a little bit clearer branding, to be honest with you. Sometimes I wish it was just Regis. But, a little late now. See Budget, have a heart attack. Can't wait to copy him. Instantly see Legendary, gives up all hope. Yeah, this is kind of specifically meant for people that have Kingsbane as their Legendary, right? That's the idea. Okay, I think we can take a hit. We can take 1 round of hits from those for sure, no problem. We'll try to get there, guys. We'll try to get there. I mean, it's gonna be... So we basically have, you know, 4 board clears to get there. We need to make sure we time them right, that we use the Blade Flurry when it full clears, and we use the Vanish. Oh, boy. This is a Vanish one, obviously. That needs to die. These are all going to die, too, which is good.
I'm out of cards.
If we hadn't gotten our Deadly Poisons killed, we'd be a lot better off here. A lot better off. Because we would have a 9 damage weapon instead of a 5 damage weapon. You know, we're losing 4 damage per turn, essentially. It's going to be tough. But we're going to try our best. On the cards which have changed to their disenchant value, stay the same or is it limited time? It's limited time. I think the date is in there if you look, or it's somewhere, I forget. But I don't remember exactly why. Oh, no. That's a problem. I mean, granted, it's actually not that big of a problem. Oh, Doomsayer's awesome. Thank you. That's great for me. That's just a turn I don't have to remove your cards. That's fantastic news.
Here we go.
We might need fatigue damage to help us here. Unfortunately, he just hasn't drawn that many cards. Hasn't drawn that many cards. Oh, I don't know if we're going to have it. He has, what, 12 cards left. Is 3 board clears enough? If he's smart, he'll, like, space it out a little bit. But he has to have more than 5 damage on board or he never gains, right? He never gains damage. So he can't space it out too much. He has to develop enough to do damage to me without playing too much to play into my removal. So he's got a really fine line to walk here. That's a good one to play because I can't actually kill that with Blade Flurry. That's a vanish one. But that doesn't beat my heal, so I can leave that up forever. I don't care. That's totally fine. I'll just let that go for an eternity. I out-heal that every turn, so it's not a problem to leave that one up. As soon as he plays multiple things, though, we're going to have to bleed him out. To remove. Like, if he gets to... Well, honestly, even like 7, 8 damage I could sustain a little bit, right? Like, I could take that for a couple turns. You know, I'm only taking 3 or 4 damage per turn there, so... And I'm not fatiguing out, so... That's still only 6. I don't care about that. That means he's only doing 1 damage per turn to me. That's completely fine. It makes 0 difference. Well, I almost missed my... That'd be bad. We don't want to do that. We need to put the Kingsblade in there. Divine Spirit, Inner Fire. Does he... You think he's combo? Oh, he is maybe combo. Crap. I didn't think about that. Is he combo? Oh, no. Now that we probably have to clear. Is this a Vanish? Yeah, this is a Vanish, I think. Maybe he is combo, jerks. I don't actually know. He's got a weird deck because it runs... He can't run... He's not combo because he has Skulking Guys. There's no way. He's not combo. He can't Inner Fire. He's absolutely can't be combo. Just no chance. That's 11. We gotta vanish that, I think. It's gonna kill the operative only, though. Maybe we still Blade Flurry it. And, could just assassinate this. We're gonna have to eventually assassinate something. This might be as good a target as any to assassinate, I guess. And then, again, the board is not a problem, and we just continue to hit face. He's not taking fatigue, though, here, so we still have to win this race, right? Like, we're not completely out of the woods, because... Oh, actually, he's not taking... He still will take fatigue, because he can't overwrite it like we can. So he can only deny fatigue every 3 turns. Not every turn. He's playing Glazer Priest? Well, what does that look like, Shadow Ranger? What's left in his hand? I have to presume there's what? Maybe another Bookworm, maybe an Alexstrasza he's going to use to heal? I don't know. Anduin. Oh my god, that steals all of his healing. He's looking to do more damage, though. Still not that scary, though. He's only hitting me for 2 damage per turn, essentially. Because he has, well, theoretically more with the hero power, though. I still think it's too early to vanish, though, right? We need to be careful here. We gotta play it kind of smart. He's taking 1 fatigue damage this turn. And then he won't take any next turn because he's gonna burn his Kingsbane. Okay. And then he'll start taking fatigue damage again the following turn. These 2 cards are gifted. What are these? What are these from? There is an Alex. Yeah, so this has to be a Vanish. But the problem is we're giving him an Alex back. I could kill the Alex with a Blade Flurry, I guess. That might be better. And then save the Vanish for later. That's probably better. Yeah, we're going to attack the 3/6 here. To make sure it's dead. Or am I actually better off leaving it alive? Maybe I can leave the 3/6 alive? Let's just clear. Let's just clear. I don't want to mess with it. Could have done 9 there, but it's still not lethal. Okay. I could actually play this now. just to put damage out there that he has to ping. It buys me some health, maybe. Does he have another Dustbreaker? No. Let's just play it. We don't want to ever kill his Kingsbane, so that's not a threat. That's not a concern. We actually don't want to kill his Kingsbane actively because we want him taking the fatigue damage, not putting it back in the deck. Hey, Warner Hots, how's it going? Does he have another Ysera? Did we kill the Ysera, or is the Ysera still in hand? The Ysera's still in hand, right? That's kind of scary because it gives him potential burst damage. I don't like that, but we gotta try to kill this dude soon. And we might have to vanish a Ysera if it comes down again. I don't know. Could theoretically do 8 next turn if he doesn't ping this, but he probably will. He probably will. So he's gonna play Kingsbane and go face again. He's gonna try to race me down. Scary. That's super scary. We're healing to 10 next turn. Does he really win this race, though? I don't know. Alex Raza changed the math a lot. Changed them. Oh, he's putting me down to 3. Are we dead? Are we dead? Anduin really changed the math on this, guys. Doomsayer's fine. I actually like Doomsayer. He might be planning to kill me here. He might have the math set up where he's ahead at 8. I don't know. Like, he might be able to kill me at 8. I don't... That's 4 pings, though. Yeah, that's 4 pings. That's a lot to pull off. I don't know if that's possible. He's taking 2 here, right? We should be able to get there, I think. It's going to be close, though. It's going to be really close. Next turn, I'm going to do 8 damage to him only, so... We got to outrace this somehow. Another greater healing potion. Oh my god. He's still not gaining on me, though, right? Because we're going back to 8 again, exactly where we were last time. So I don't think he's gaining on me. As long as I don't mess anything up, it feels like we're fine. I could have played this again, I guess. I probably should have. I don't think it hurts anything to play this ever. Yeah, I should have played this. I'm so used to our routine that I just didn't even bother, but I think we should have. So if he plays minions, okay, so he's not taking damage this turn, okay. He's just going to Dragonfire Potion to ping again. Why is he putting me to 8 every time? It doesn't matter to put me at 8, like that doesn't help you any. You know I'm going back to 8 every time. Maybe he's just hoping to get there somehow. Does he have surprise burst damage in his hand I don't know about? Glad we held this, by the way. He might have another Dragonfire Potion, but it's okay. At least he's spending mana there. This will put me on lethal now, if he can't somehow kill me here, which seems really challenging. Mind control. So this should be game, right? He's taking 4 on fatigue, so... Oh my god, guys. What a game that was. Wow, that was really fun. I missed a sub during that. I'm so sorry, Dr. Mevel. Dr. Mevel. That's awesome, Dr. Mevel. Welcome, man. I'm glad I could win that one for you. Appreciate the sub. Enjoy your new sub badge. Enjoy your emotes. That was intense. That was awesome. So guys, we actually, we had a winning record, or no, maybe we went 50-50. Yeah, we went 50-50 with the Mill Rogue. We went 3-3, which may not sound all that exciting, but remember, this is a budget Mill Rogue, a deck which already has challenges, and we went 3-3 with it. Like, that game was crazy. And there you have it. That was the budget Mill Rogue in action. It went surprisingly well. That exceeded my expectations. As I mentioned, Mill Rogue right now is a bit of a fringe deck anyway that doesn't win that many games on ladder. Considering this was a budget version, considering we were played at a much higher rank than I designed these decks to actually perform, and we were still winning some games, and in an exciting fashion at that, I was really, really happy with how this one turned out. This was a great result for a budget deck. Now, don't expect necessarily to win that many games up to rank 9 or 8 or anything like that. It's going to be tough. Again, I think rank 15, maybe rank 12 is really the cap for most players for this kind of deck. But it's so much fun. It's great for completing quests. It's an exciting deck to play. You'll learn a ton, so I highly recommend it. All that said, if you guys have any thoughts, comments, questions, recommendations, for this deck. Of course, I love hearing your take. Maybe you've had a similar idea or similar list that's working really well for you. Please share that in the comments below. It's going to be helpful not only for me, but for everybody else as well. So share that knowledge. We all have insights to offer, and I enjoy reading them. So does everyone else. So don't be shy. All that said, of course, guys, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, game on.